And good afternoon, everyone. This is Trading High Probability. Today is Sunday, July 25th, 2010. Let's take a look to see what's going on with this market. In front of you have the SPY, or the Spider ETF, of a monthly chart. And what we're looking at is this light blue cyan color. This light blue color right here is the 50-period moving average. We like the 135, and again, here's the 200. And right now, we're right in between the 50 and the 200, and it's kind of gyrating back and forth to see. We're going to have to see and let this play out to see what happens. But looking back in time, if you notice that back in 1992 through this area here through 96, this is the way the markets typically behave, going at about a 40-degree angle. You're putting your money in for the long term, then all of a sudden this just goes parabolic. And I've said this over and over again, when things go parabolic, you have to expect some kind of pullback, and that's what we got. And then went parabolic up, parabolic down, it's going parabolic up. And what's going to happen? This is not going to keep going on forever. This will start coming down and filling this void. We call this a void area because there's no real support here. And what you have to understand is that this, everything was fine back here, and then all of a sudden when we start putting this this fiat currency, this is what you have to start expecting. And we have to start learning how to trade this market. This is not the same market that we used to trade back here. And this is what we have to get used to now. So let's take a look let's zoom in here and kind of take a look to see what's going on the monthly chart. And as you can see, and let me just draw this, you have from the high to the low, we have now pulled back or come back up 61% of this huge downturn. And this period right here was April. April was the high, and it almost hit that 61.8% to the T. And that was the 50-period moving average on the monthly chart. And if we come in a little bit closer, what's happened is that, and let me zoom out for a second and take this Fibonacci off here. Let me just pull this right here. And here, everyone's saying, oh my gosh, there's a double top in place. And if you kind of zoom in here, we don't really have a double top until we have a lower high. And here, this high here, and this high here was your double top, but that was confirmed really and truly once you have this new pivot, this new swing high. So now this was that double top, we now had a lower high. And again, we had another lower high. So now we're in that downtrend. So at this point, this could be considered wave 1 down, wave 2 up, which is typically your wave 2 up is typically a 50% to 61.8% retracement up. At this point now, if we kind of zoom in a little bit more, is this starting wave 3 down? Yeah, it could be. The only way that this could be negated is if we go above wave 2 up, which is be right here around 123 or 1230 on the S&P. So we have a ways to go to get to that point. Not too far off, but notice that we're also forming, as I like to call, a trap. And what I like playing here is you typically have this scenario here. These people all went long right here, and it was going, finally the breakout. So you got a lot more people going long, and all of a sudden it stopped. So these people are kind of holding on, and it kind of makes almost like a little hat pattern. And I wouldn't be surprised if we had this finish in this area here, and this month, or what is this? This is July, August, maybe September, in through here. We kind of gyrate, and then all of a sudden we break down. But once we break this level right here, there's nothing stopping this, and I think this will just create that wave 3 down. Now let's take a look at the weekly SPY, and the weekly back here on again in April 23rd, April 30th, we hit the 200-period moving average almost to the penny. We pulled back, and now we're kind of gyrating in between this 1120 area and this 1040. And we're going to have to wait to see what happens. And for the last couple of weeks, we've been having some pretty good reports on the earnings front, but some very poor reports on the economic front. So we'll have to see which plays out. But looking at this, one could have the argument that we've already had our wave 1 up, 2 pullback, big 3 wave up, 4 and 5, and now looking on this side, and let's kind of just zoom in here for a second, you could say we've had our A, B, C corrective pattern, and we're ready to shoot up to the top side here as wave 1 up again. You can make that point, or you might just say that this could be wave 1 down, this could be wave 2 up, and wave 2 could last anywhere from this point, which would be the 50% retracement, and 61% retracement is right around this area right here, and we could just roll over and have that wave 3 down. So time will tell, and we'll see how that plays out. And let's look at the daily chart and kind of get a feel for where we're sitting right now. There's the 1 day. Before we go on to the daily chart, we're kind of running out of time since this is only for the YouTube folks. And if you want to see more about where we're seeing what's happening on the daily chart and what we're seeing for other various ETFs and stocks, go ahead and we're going to put our email address right here on the website, and also our not only the website address but our email address. Go ahead and send us an email to trader@tradinghighprobability.com, and we'll go ahead and send you that link to the video, and in the email just specify that you would like the weekend video link, and we'll go ahead and send that to you and tell us that you saw it on YouTube today, July 25th. So again, thank you. Sorry we had to cut it short, but we're running out of time, and we'll look forward to your email. Thank you. Take care. Bye.